Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be cutting up some diamond plate steel, 1/8 inch thick, using my Lotus 5000D plasma cutter. And I'm cutting this plate up because I'm going to use it to make a bed for my project El Camino. This plate is going to be really nice once it's polished up and then coated with bed liner, and it should make a great bed for the El Camino. So I'm not an expert in video editing, so what you're going to get here is a bunch of raw video, lots of sparks flying. Once in a while you're going to hear the compressor kick on, so stand by for heavy rolls. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. As you can probably see, I'm using this angle iron as a straight edge. That's going to help me have a nice clean cut all the way through. Always wear your safety gear. You don't have to wear a welding helmet, but it works for me. Gloves, so on and so forth. Here we go. That's it. Cuts like a hot knife through butter. Okay, the curves are a little bit different. Obviously, I can't use the angle iron to guide me on those. They have to be done freehand. And I'm anything but artistic, so I do the best I can on those curves. The key for me is to make sure not to cut too much metal off, because then I'm going to have a gap somewhere. So I'm better off cutting it fat and then grinding it down, or trimming it down to fit once it's free. So let's go ahead and cut this S-curve out best we can. Well, at this point it's one down, one to go. There's the sheet of metal where a piece is cut out, and here's the piece itself. Now, don't get me wrong, it's rough. It's a rough cut, but I'll dress all that up with a grinder, and then should be in some good shape after that. Let's go look at that edge. Cut's pretty rough, but I think we could dress that up all right. Well, we're not there yet. We obviously got some grinding and some fine fitting to do, but it looks like it's going to work out pretty well. Like I said, I'm going to have to clean up that left-hand side over there to get it fit nice against the wheel well. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this transition right here. Still thinking about that, not exactly sure. But it does look like we can use that piece as a template for the other side. So that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to pull that piece back out, put it on our clean sheet of steel over here, and we're going to take it and trace it out and break out the plasma cutter again and cut the second piece out. Should be fun. Okay, this is what it's looking like after a little bit of grinding. It's coming along pretty good shape. Not perfect. You know, there's some gapping issues that we have that we're going to have to work on. But I believe we got it just about where we want it at this point. Now I can take and use this as a reverse template for the second piece, and we'll get that thing put in place and grind it down, and then we'll work on joining the two together once we get it there in place. So right now we're coming along well, and let's rock and roll. Okay, so now you can see we got the first piece that we cut and we fitted, and we flipped it over upside down, and now we can cut out the second piece using the first piece as a template. That's going to make it pretty dadgum accurate. Of course, obviously we'll have some fine grinding and trimming to do on that one as well, but it should make it real easy and real accurate. Well, hello. We do have some fitting and trimming left to go, but we are getting there. We're pretty close. Looks like I've got about 3/4 of an inch to trim on the middle side, and a good bit of grinding to do, you know, on this piece I just cut, especially to get it smooth around there. But it looks like this is going to work out beautifully. One thing to note is this is not a permanent install right now. We're just getting the diamond plate cut, getting it fitted, getting it set. It's going to come out. We're going to prep the old bed underneath, rusty metal, with a rust encapsulation product, and we're going to bed line around the edges. Then we're going to go down with the new bed liner sheets here, weld them together in the middle, grind that weld smooth, and then we're going to bed line the top here, the brand new bed metal. Again, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this transition down here, or even the tailgate. You know, I might be able to put, I've got plenty of diamond tread left. I might do the tailgate as well. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go at this point. But so far we're getting there, I got about 5 hours into this project so far, and let's see how many more we got to go. Yeah, so this is pretty close to the final look. Obviously, you know, it's going to be welded up, and we're going to have that bed prepped and done with Line-X or some type of bed liner. Not exactly sure, but it's definitely going to be coated, and should be looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Adds about 150 pounds to the back of the El Camino, but that's no worry. We're just going to do a little bit better job of sticking the rubber to the road. Anyway, that's pretty much results of my labor today. So, have a great one.